Hello friends, welcome back to the DevOps channel. My name is Shuraj Thilang. So today we are going to see about Terraform variables. So with AWS, how can we create the Terraform variables? See, I have created the I have created one user and now I'm creating access key for this. So you may know this about how to create the access key and secret key. So that's why just I have not just you can mention here anything that is not an issue. So just a moment, cancel. Okay, download this. After downloading, just you can come here and you can take access key from here. Okay, go to the Visual Studio Code. I have created one folder here. So Terraform variables for AWS, and here is the another folder. This is the main folder. So under this there is a 19th May 2024. This is the second folder. So let's go in this folder. Under this folder I am going to create one provider.tf. You can provide this provider.tf information in one folder also, that is not an issue. But now just I'm going here. Just a moment. You need to go to the Terraform registry. Terraform Terraform AWS provider. You can go here, and this needs to be clicked if it's like official docs Terraform where it is. Okay, this is also not an issue. We can go here. It's a provider as you cop. So after that you need to come here, and there are many methods to authentication and configuration, so you can use any method from this. Okay, so I'm going to use this method. Okay, copied and pasting here. See, I'm going to use AP South 1. This is the Mumbai region. I would like to show you here. How can we come to know where from we can take the region? See, AP South 1, right? This is the Mumbai region. So I'm taking this and I'm going to create the variable for EC2 instance, right? So that's why we need the AMI ID also, right? So let's go. What is the variable? I would like to tell you in two lines only. So why we are using variables? Because of for reusable, why we are creating, and what is the importance of variable. So for reusing purpose we can use it, and for security purpose also we can use the variables. So I'm not going to take the like a theoretical part now, just I'm taking all about practical, because of in last session I had taken the theoretical part. Okay, so let's go. Now I want to paste here access key. Okay, and here I want to paste secret key. It is risky if you are creating access key and secret key, then it is risky. You can put like this. So I'm going to show you how can you use the access key and secret key. Okay, so how can you log into the AWS CLI so without using this? Okay, just I'm showing you this is the one way. That's why I'm going to tell you this is the one way, and second way you can just remove this. Okay, after putting, yeah. Okay, now you can come here, just create main.tf file, and I'm writing here one resource. Just I want to create the EC2 instance, suppose to so AWS underscore inst instance. Okay, so I'm giving here instance name Terraform server. Okay, then there is a copilot in my system, so that's why it is showing the options. But now I'm going to take AMI. So if you have copilot, GitHub copilot, then it will also show you. So now I want to use here AMI ID. So what is the AMI ID? See, this is my AMI ID. So this is from the Mumbai region. So you need to check from the correct region you are taking the AMI ID and you are using here same region, right? So pay attention there only. Then now I have pasted here. Okay, after that what I need, so just I need the instance type, right? Instance type. Then in instance type, suppose I'm taking T2 macro, T2 dot, okay, macro. Then now I'm taking here count also, and suppose I'm writing 2. So why I have not given the double quote here? Because of two number don't required double quotes. Okay, if there is a string, then you need to uh, use double quote. Then now this is the information. Tag name I'm not taking, because simple way we are going to see how can we create the variable for this. Now I'm creating the variable for this variable here. Why? Because I'm creating here, because of you can come to know how can you create the variable. So variable name I'm creating for AMI ID. So I'm giving my AMI. Okay, then you can write here type, it is string. Okay, then now you can write here description, IMA image ID for this instance. You can write anything. Okay, then now you can give the default value. So what is the default value here? AMI, this, copy and paste here. Okay, now this is the one variable for my AMI. Now second variable I'm going to create for instance type. So I'm giving the instance type name here for second variable. Okay, then you can take type. If you are not taking, then even it's okay. If you are taking description, and if you are writing here the type of like a value, this is the type of instance instance. Okay, then now here is default. If I'm writing here default value, it is at T2 macro, then it's okay, because of here is a T2 macro, right? That's why I have used here T2 macro. Now how can we create variable for count? So you need to write variable. This is mandatory, you need to write variable. Then for the count I'm writing my count. Okay, and writing here description. If I'm writing description, then this is the count. So number of instances, number of instances to be created. Okay, then here you can provide the default value. It's I'm giving 2 only, which I have written here. Now while writing in main.tf file, how can we provide the variables? So we can provide, see, first of all, just to while providing the or while defining the variable in main.tf file, we need to write var. So I'm writing here var var dot var means variables, short form we use here while mentioning var dot. Now this is the AMI, right? Whatever you have created or defined variables, those names will show here. Now this is the AMI. For this AMI we have mentioned here my AMI, right? So var dot my AMI. So here is a my AMI, right? So while writing here, how can we write now? Here is also var dot, what we have mentioned here to this instance type, we have written only instance type. So var dot instance type, this is the correct variable. And for this count, how can we write var dot, we have mentioned here for count my count, right? So there is a two count. If you are writing var dot my count, then it will create 2 by default. If you are writing var dot instance type, Then we have mentioned here variable instance type default T2 micro. So if you are writing here this, then it will create T2 micro. Then now if you are writing here variable my AMI, see where dot my AMI you have written here. So if you are writing here this, then default it will take this AMI ID, right? So now for your understanding purpose, I have created here variables, but now we are using, yes, this is the first method which you can write or define variables in main.tf file also, but it will be like a confuse or confusion when there is like hundreds of count and you are writing something here like writing the codes or scripts for Terraform, then it will be confused. That's why we can create the variable.tf file and we can put this all data in variable.tf file. See, I'm creating variable.tf file. So I'm going to paste here whatever I have created. So now this is the all things, okay, and here also I have mentioned all things now var.mym and all I have explained you. So like this way you can create the variables in Terraform. Now we need to run this, okay. After running we can come to know, yes, these are the true and these are the correct variables mentioned here. Now see, let's go. For we have not provided here any access key and secret key, okay. If I'm providing here access key and secret key, then there is no need to log in for AWS. There is no need to configure AWS configure. See what I was talking about. So okay, cd, just we need to go in this folder, cd for changing directory, then go to the 19th may 2024. This is the folder name. Yes, now Terraform init. So sorry, first of all we will use AWS configure, configure, AWS configure, right? So now it is asking here without putting their hard coded value. Suppose you are working, then yourself only, you know only. This is the things, right? So you can copy and paste here. Now no one can see in your provider.tf file there is nothing, right? You are putting here in command line. So just go there and copy this secret key and paste here. Okay, now it is asking the region. So we are creating, we have taken here AP South 1. So we'll write AP South 1. So you can take any region, that is not an issue. Then now I'm here writing table format, okay. It is asking default output format, so I'm writing table format, okay. Now it is configured, okay. So no one can see your AWS configuration now. That is risky, that's why just we need to use like this way. So now you can use Terraform init. This is the first command which is like installing initializing the plugins for AWS provider. So this is the installing AWS v, this is the version, okay. So AWS version is different and Terraform version is different, okay. So this is installing AWS version and plugins. So now we'll wait for some time. It's taking more time. So in next video we'll create the model Terraform models. Just I'll take one example how can we create the Terraform models. Okay, and nothing in next video I'll tell you there are like five types of mentioning the variables or defining the variables. Okay, now this is initialize. Now what is the next command? Terraform Terraform FMT I'm using. Why? Because of, yeah, see, there was a gap in, okay, there was a gap, then that's why it is showing the file names here. So this has been all formatted. Now we can go ahead and work on this. Terraform validate, you need to use. If it's not mandatory, this validate and FMT also and plan also, but if there are 100 lines of code, then in 100 lines of code, if you have made any mistake for the gap purpose, you have given the extra gap or less gap, then what will happen? So it will not work properly and it will show there is a gap. That's why, if you are using the Terraform FMT, then that is okay for you, okay, because it will work properly. Then now Terraform plan, what Terraform validate do? It is validating the uh, provider information, it is correct or not. So it is correct. Now Terraform plan is showing the preview of things. Whatever things are going to be created, those things are going to be shown in Terraform plan. So let's go. See, 2 to add, 0 to change, and 0 to destroy. So it is showing Terraform plan. Now I would like to show you here. This is showing here 0, right? So why it is showing? Terraform numbers are starting from the 0. It 0 means this is the one resource, okay? We have used here this AMI ID, and whatever we have not used, it is taking auto, or it is taking default values, and this is the instance type which we have taken T2 macro, right? So whatever you have taken, this information is showing here. And see, you can see this is a 0 means 1, and there may be 1, this 1 means 2, that's why it is showing 2 count. Now what is the next command? Terraform apply, right? So using this, you can use here auto approve. If you are using, then using this, then it will not ask you the permission or confirmation, yes or no, right? After enter, so just enter, it will not ask you now. See, it is going to be created, right? So using the variables also, we are able to create the resources, and successfully we are going to create the resources. We'll go here and check resources are going to be created or not. So just see, these are the pending. So we had not mentioned any like a tags name, that's why it is not showing here name, but that is not an issue. If you are giving the tag name, then even sometime it's not, you need to go here to checking the tag name. If you are coming here, then you will get here tag name, your tag names, okay. But what is the use of that? If you are finding here, see, if you are finding by the tag name, suppose tag name is Terraform or XYZ, then by the XYZ name you will get here the resources. But we are not given here because of that is not an that much of important, that's why this that is important. But to understanding simply way, I have taken these all things, okay. It is created. Now you can come here and just refresh. See, it is running, right? So like way, you can create the Terraform variables, and you can come here and now use Terraform destroy, okay. Here also you can use auto approve, right? Currently, see, it is showing minus symbol, okay, minus for the destroy, and you are able to see plus symbols for the creating purpose, right? It was creating, and now it is deleting, right? Destroying the things. So Terraform destroy is a very important command. While using this, use very carefully. Whatever you have created, those things are going to be destroyed from here, okay. So it is destroying whatever you have created using the Terraform, those things that it will be destroyed here. So I think you might have got this. In next video we'll go and see about, there are 5 types, 5 methods. See, this was the first method which I had put here the variables, right? These variables I had created here only, and I can run the commands also using this. This is the first method. And second method, if you can like delete this and you can create one file, separate file. This is the second method. Okay, now what is the third method, fourth method and fifth method, we'll see in next video for the Terraform variable. Okay, it's about we have created using these variables resources in AWS. So thank you so much. This was about the today's agenda. So we'll meet in next video with different types of variables. Okay, thank you so much. Bye bye. If till this time you have not subscribed my channel, please like, comment, share and subscribe my channel. So I'm going to create the all videos, maximum videos on the AWS, Azure and DevOps. So currently my Azure DevOps series is going on, but due to some issue or due to some official work, I could not getting the time. So that is also side by side. I'll try to make the videos for that also. Okay, bye bye, take care.